All right, hey everybody. So, hi Scorpios. This is a reading for you today for the week of August the 4th through, let's say, the 11th. So, it's so crazy. I have literally tried to pull this reading several times and it was just not happening. So, I ended up doing a pre-shuffle and laying these all out. Make sure you guys do me a favor. Please subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Click the like button. And please comment below. Let me know what you think of this. This is actually one of my newer channels. So I need to convert people over to the new channel. And I totally appreciate your support. All right, let me go ahead and jump into this reading. I am actually pretty, well, actually, before I get started, just remember, if it doesn't resonate for you, please don't make it. Check your moon sign. I'm going to be posting more readings throughout the day today, so you'll be able to find what you need, but don't make it fit if it doesn't fit or if it doesn't apply. Okay, so let me go ahead and get into this reading. It actually starts out, oh, say hi, my little Scorpio buddy. I'm a Scorpio with an Aquarius moon, hence Scorp Aquarius. And yeah, this was a pretty interesting reading, and I actually just started off with a draw of 9 cards, and I actually did some clarifiers so I can go ahead and get to the point with this. But let's go ahead and get started. So this actually starts out with the Strength card. So what I'm getting here is, it looks like, so we've got the Strength card, we've got the 3 of Cups, and then we've got the Hierophant. So what I'm getting here is some of you may have gone through some type of a situation, some type of breakup. I'm not really getting third party though with this. Although I see the 3 women, I'm really seeing like an overflow of emotions. That's the first thing that I'm getting when I look at this card. So, if there was a situation, I'm feeling that you stood your ground with it, with the Strength card. You stood up for yourself. I mean, she's sitting here confident next to her lion, looking out and just strong in her conviction. So, I mean, if you stood up to something and you said, hey, enough is enough, this is what it is, this is how I feel, then good for you. But I'm thinking, or what I'm looking at here, what I'm getting is that this was something that had to do more with emotions. This cup is overflowing. But then I do see that perhaps you were relying on or leaning on some friends or something of the sort, and you ended up. Let me see if I can put the card some more. You probably ended up reaching out to some friends, or you're relying on a support system. If this had anything to do with like your line of work, perhaps you were, kind of focusing on, more of like, your next big thing in partnerships. But, then it ends up being followed up here with the Hierophant, which I don't know. That's kind of crazy. So you go from Strength to the 3 of Cups to the Hierophant. What I'm getting here with this one, it really seems like, so, the Hierophant represents, structure. It represents, spiritual values. So I think what it was is you stood up to your, whatever it was, whatever the problem was, whatever the dilemma was, whatever the drama was, whatever happened. I'm thinking there was an argument, a breakup, maybe someone's distant. I'll get down to this, but I see a 3 of Wands here. So you stood up to, your beliefs here, your spiritual values, your wisdom, everything that you've acquired in your spiritual journey, which I know a lot of you all have been going through. This Hierophant also represents a Taurus. So maybe it's an earth sign, maybe Taurus. But I'm getting that you found out something with this Hierophant card. You found out something, and it could have been this third-party situation. And then you found your strength to finally say how you felt about it when you found out. But then, you overpoured, all of your emotions in this cup, which probably ended up what? The next card here is a 3 of Wands, causing distance, separation, reflection. This is also, with that 3 of Wands, I mean, I don't see a celebration here from what that Three of Cups could also represent, I just see that maybe you ended up coping with it by getting out, getting out with friends perhaps, being social about it, on the flip side of it all. But this Three of Wands here represents reflection, and it seems like the two of you perhaps, went your separate ways. But this person's thinking a lot about what happened. They're thinking a lot about the situation, what's been going on. Perhaps they're sitting here reflecting, trying to make a decision. But I would definitely say, you should probably give this person some time. I think that, I do get a sense of you all missing each other. Although they have these 2 wands behind them, they're still holding on to one. I'm not seeing that it's completely over. They may come back in and say something. But then it's followed up here by the Ten of Pentacles. And then the Queen of Wands. So it looks like perhaps they're in reflection about what they could have had. With this Ten of Wands here being a wish fulfillment card, I'm thinking, I'm sitting here seeing, hold on, getting something here. They really are reflecting on the bright future they had with you. But then they're also here looking at this Queen of Wands like, well, this is representing what? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So perhaps your words cut pretty deep. So although they wanted this Ten of Pentacles with you, this Ten of Wands cut them, to the core. The strength. Wow. So then the next card that we have here is the Hermit. So through all of this reflection, this is what I could have had, but this is what happened. I think this is a dilemma. This is how it all played out and how you got over it, but this is what you all are both doing now. This Three of Wands energy of reflection. I think from this person, they're looking at it like, oh, I could have had this. Now they're kind of on guard, like, okay. This Queen of Wands, though, also represents the needing to contain or maintain your emotions. So where you went in with this person with this Strength card and this Three of Cups, this is also saying, hey, you need to manage your emotions. If there's something that you're going through, I just feel like maybe this person was a trigger. Maybe the situation triggered you and you ended up spilling more emotions than what was actually for the situation. So just be careful that, in the future, that you take this time here, the Hermit card. Make sure that you take the proper amount of time to sit here and work through this. Because what you're going to end up getting here is this Knight of Cups. This person's going to come back in. And they're going to come back in fast. And this may even represent a new person. This Queen of Wands, this Hierophant, these two cards also represent change. So you may even have a new person that's trying to come into your life right now. And that person may be coming in fast with the emotions to give you this Knight of Cups. But if it's not that person, it's the person that you were dealing with, they're going to still come in with some type of communication. But this also represents giving you the world, giving you something. This also represents, I always look at this as I come bearing gifts card. So somebody wants to spoil you. Somebody wants to wine and dine you and probably even sit here and apologize for whatever it is they did. I almost said the other thing. But, but yeah, I mean, look at that. And then we sit here and we have what? The Three of Pentacles. So this card is really more reflective of, really putting in work. So they're going to, whoever this is, they're coming in with the emotions. They're coming in with, an offer, some love, some appreciation, what it is you're asking for. But then they're also going to put in the work to make sure it's right. So that's a good combination. Reflection, coming in, and then doing the work. But this could also represent you doing work on yourself, especially under this Queen of Wands, where you probably spazzed out. You need to tap back into your energy, your Hierophant, everything that you've learned spiritually, and maintain that. And then in the future, make sure you're working on yourself, putting in the work for yourself. Because you're not going to be good for anyone else if you're still going through these things and reacting this kind of way. I'm a Scorpio, I know. My feelings get deep, so I'm totally guilty of that also. But just be mindful of that. Be careful with that. So I did pull some clarifiers on this, and with the Hierophant, I ended up getting the Eight of Swords. So although you've gone on the spiritual mission, some of you, this eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords, you know, you're sitting here blinded by whatever it is that they were saying. You know, I look at this as past energy. You were blind to the truth of the matter of whatever it was the situation was, whatever it was that caused this argument. And I'm thinking that there just were a lot of secrets. I mean, look at that. She's bound. She doesn't know what's going on. She's got all these swords around her, but those aren't her swords. She didn't put herself there. Nobody just puts himself in the blind and binds himself. This is information. That could have been the demise of the situation. But then I'm sitting here looking at, you know, this sneakster. And this is representing that person's energy. I believe that they knew. So here you are with what you don't know. And here they are with what they do know. And they left something behind. I'm almost looking at that like it's a carrot, like they're dangling a carrot. They're holding on to something. Like, you know what? She doesn't know all of this. She doesn't know all of this. But I'm going to take that. I'm going to hold it tight. I'm not going to reveal anything. But something was left behind. Something that you either found out or something that they still want to, you know, leave there in front of you. See this in front of her? It's so crazy. So he's holding. This is the Seven of Swords. And then she's got 7 swords surrounding her, binding her, and then she's got 1 in front of her. So, I mean, I just feel like there's just, you know, through all of that, perhaps that was a wake-up call for this person to say, hey, either they're going to take and run, or they're going to be up front to release you from this. So you're not feeling like you have to be this all the time, but then really delivering yourself like that. Wow. So then I pulled a clarifier here on the Queen of Wands and why that was the reaction and how they feel about you. And I see a Page of Cups. They came in with a little cup. They came in with a little bit of, you know, I don't see any big, I see that they're, you know, I'm looking at this now, so it's a new beginning, you know, kind of a gesture, kind of a, hey, I'm interested, you know, but with this, it's like, yeah, I'm interested, I want to give you something, or something I want to offer, but then this is what you found out. So now you're kind of torn, like, what does this person really want? What are they really trying to offer me? But then what's crazy is the clarifier of, you know, the Empress was pulled, which is crazy. So here I am looking at the Empress. You presented yourself as this Queen of Wands cutthroat. I'm going to give it to him like it is. But then sitting here under this Hierophant and just kind of in this, you know, future position, you need to stay in your Queen element. You need to stay in your Empress mode. You have elevated yourself by way of the Hierophant, by way of the Hermit. You've done the work. So there's no need to react in a way that doesn't serve your higher self, this Hierophant. Spirituality, wisdom. So stay in this element. Stay in this element. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah, so you're definitely going to have to stay here in your Empress energy, control of your emotions. That's really Queen of Cups, but you know, you just really have to, you know, maintain yourself. Here she is, you know, representing all zodiac signs. She's sitting here on another planet. I mean, she's just chilling. She's unbothered. Look at that face. She knows what's going on. These cycles. So then the funny thing is, you know, coming right after this 3 of Pentacles, I also had pulled this 4 of Pentacles. So this person is reflecting, but I'm also seeing here that they're wanting to, I don't know, it's almost like they're keeping all of this to themselves. They're keeping their feelings to themselves now. They've kind of withdrawn a little bit. I don't know if this person's not in contact anymore because, you know, I'm still getting a strong feel on this Three of Wands energy. But let me go really quick over here to the clarifiers. I try to get a clarification like, okay, so what is this person really thinking about? If this person's reflecting, what's on their mind? What are they thinking about? And look what I ended up pulling. The Five of Cups. Disappointment. But I'm getting that from you and him. 3 cups. Or you and her. 5 cups. 3 that have spilled, 2 in the back. So, you know, then that makes me wonder, was there, you know, is there a decision that needs to be made here? Whatever it is, the judgment card followed up after that. So getting some clarity, getting some truth. This is card number 20. Look at that. You're going to, you know, look at this. You've got the 2 cups and you've got the 2 tens. So this person either made a choice to X out 2 situations. 2 cups that are behind. They're still trying to decide. But either which way, you're still going to get some answers. And if you're not getting the answers, I wouldn't reach out and ask for them. I think that you all both need to stay in the Three of Wands energy. And if you haven't done the work to release the triggers or whatever it is that caused that type of reaction, because I just feel so strongly about this one right here. Especially with it being, you know, here with the Queen of Wands. I mean, but then I get this energy here, the King of Swords. I'm almost feeling like this person has a huge ego and they're cocky. He's sitting there unbothered with his sword. Leaving you like this. So this person, I think there's a lot of regret. I think there are some choices that need to be made. I think they're still in a point of reflection, but you're going to get your truth if you don't already know it. And don't be blind and don't sit here and act like you don't know what it is. Because this person may or may not, I mean, I'm seeing this person chilling on what they know this situation to truly be. So then I ended up just pulling 3 cards. I wanted to do a shuffle to get some more clarification on the future state. And look at what I pulled. Crazy. Actually, these 3 popped out together, which is insane. We've got the Lover's card. We've got the Emperor. And we've got you, Scorpio. That is insane. Crazy. So here with the Lovers and here with the Death card, I mean, I'm seeing a transformation. So if things are to work out post-judgment, I'm seeing transformation here. Transformation with you by way of the Hierophant, by way of the Queen of Wands, and the clarification that you need to become your Empress or live in your Empress mode. But then we also here have the Lover's card. So I do see love coming in by way of this page of Knight of Cups. By way of this Knight of Cups. And I love this card. Like, I swear, if I could get this tattooed on me, I totally would. Look at this. How he's embracing her. In the depths of the water. This is a passionate sign. Whoever this person is, this person's going to come with the passion. Look at how he's like holding her arm. She's like Amazonian. Like, he is holding her, all muscles flexed. They are in the waters, knee deep together. He's like, I got you. Dolphins in the background playing. It's just a beautiful card. She's getting everything that she needs. This person's a spirit. You are a spiritual person. Look at how you've got the sun, the stars, the universe radiating down on you. That's the only thing that matters to you right now. But then you're sitting here loving this embrace, and then you see that she's got her hand over his head. So she's almost also giving some type of knowledge, some type of solace. Like, it's like he needs her as much as she needs him. And she is as strong as she is. He's embracing her like, I've got you. So either this person has an awakening, makes a choice, and decides to give you everything that you want and holds you down, like literally. Or this is a new person. I'm getting whatever it is there's going to be a transformation. It's all going to turn out for the good. You have to be willing, you know, in this death card with this represent, you also have to be in the mindset of letting stuff go. When it's run its course, take the lesson, write it out by way of what you know spiritually and in wisdom, and move on. There's no need to be this all the time. There's no need to be rah-rah all the time. There's no need to be all up in arms all the time. And then the last card here is the Emperor. So now we have on the table here an Emperor and an Empress future state situation, which is beautiful. This is you and your partner. After having gone through all of this, this is you and your partner. This is where you all end up, which is insane. Really beautiful reading. You know, I think one of the things that I just really want to say is it's like, take the time, be patient, and don't let whatever this situation is put you at a lower vibration. Be authentic to yourself and take the lessons. You went through the spiritual journey, most of you, for a reason, to grow, to level up. So make sure that you take that and you write it out and you handle this with grace. So I had also pulled from the, what deck is this? I love this actually. It is the, let's see, Energy Oracle Cards deck. So I had pulled the Thinking Man. Let me show you that. These cards are so cool. And this person's looking for clarity. This person, so look at this card. So the Thinking Man, and I'll read the description, a very brief description of them in a second. But he's looking, look at, he's like, his crystals are sparkling. He's got shiny quartz in his hand, crystal quartz, clear, very clear, finding clarity. And confident. Like, huh. And I'll read what that means in a second. Actually, you know what? Let me just go ahead and do it now. But you also have appreciation here. See that? I come bearing gifts. But it's so crazy. She's kind of got an attitude. I don't think she's buying it. It says appreciation. Maybe that's what this card, yeah, if I recall, I've read this before. I've pulled this one, and, you know, although she has this kind of, like, attitude on her face, like, yeah, thanks for the rose, but in the other hand, she's got a, you know, handkerchief. You put me through all this. You know, it's not even like a fully blossomed garden that she's in. There's a couple in the back behind her, but she's kind of looking like, really? But maybe this is also showing her that she needs to learn to appreciate the small things. That one little rose that may be blossoming within herself. Through the pain. Put that down. I'm going to read the definition just 1 second. And then, I love this card. Wow, this clarifies the Hierophant. Look at that. The Magician and the Mirror. Look at that. Alchemy. Fire and water. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. I don't even know why I just said that. So I'm pretty convinced. You see the red and the blue? I'm just convinced that this is a fire sign maybe. But I hate being specific to signs. This is just a person that's very passionate. But then there's balance. Enlightenment. Let me read what this means really quick. I always want to give you guys like really good definitions. of what this means. These are descriptions of these cards in case you don't own the deck. So the thinking man in the upright. This card shows a man standing before an archway, gazing at a crystal in his hand. He's in a thoughtful and reflective place, representing the potential presence of a teacher in your life now. So somebody may be trying to teach you something. This person was probably pissed off, like, I'm going to teach you a lesson. But I think they're wanting you to see the error in your ways. They may be there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, or emotional pursuits. And although that may be a good thing, that's not for anyone to sit there and teach you. I just really think that we all need to take the time to do the work within ourselves to get to that next level of personal growth. So it says this man may also be a love interest coming your way, or perhaps just a new male friend. Be on the lookout for this guide in the physical world and be open to this information. So be open to this person, be open to opportunities. Learn what you can. A new discipline, technique, study, course, or healing practice could change your life forever. Going back to what? Enlighten yourself. Confirmation. We're going to get more confirmation here also with the magician in the mirror. Let me read the appreciation card. Choosing gratitude. Yeah. This card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom, yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. See, I know this card. She's focusing on these, worried that she might get caught up in the prickly branches of difficulty. See? And you may have perceived something. You may have had preconceived notions about this person even. I just think that there was a lot you didn't know. I think there is something that's this person's not telling you, but I think that because you don't know, you came up with your own conclusions, and that caused, this whole thing to happen. This card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for, and like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there's more to come that you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness to your life. So although the situation may be, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. I think she deserves more flowers and roses. Just be appreciative of the things that are going right. She pauses and she is thankful for that flower despite the pain. So just remember to be grateful and thankful for the experience and the things that are going on around you. And last but not least, and there's a person that's going to be coming in. So if this new person comes in, if there is a new person that's going to be coming in, which there's a lot of indicators that there's a new start, transformation, this Page of Cups energy, this Three of Pentacles, somebody doing the work. You don't want to be in a bad position, up in arms, and not being able to, reciprocate that or give them what they want. Don't jump into anything. I'm seeing that this is also for you. Take your time. Do the work. Stop going full Queen of Cups. Go slow. Page of Cups it. Page of Cups it. Don't go hard. Don't go hard with your emotions. Don't fill the cup and let it overfloweth. We can get really deep, really fast, very soon. So just take your time, in the next situation that you're in. So the last card, 53, knowing and using your true power. The upright card represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. And the magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. Yeah, passion. This person's very passionate. And the right is a vortex of water and the light of the reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician. And within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. Hello. The water is the energy of yin and the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together, they give you the magnificent magic of what? Transformation. Hello. Death card. All types of confirmation. I lost my... Oh. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just As an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. Hello. Difficulties into great blessings. Hello. She didn't want to get prickled anymore, but she took the blessing of the flower and she's learning to appreciate it. Hello. Clarifications. Push through. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the myths of the future will clear into brilliant reality. And the affirmation with that one is, I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. And I did not realize these all had affirmations. Let me go back to the affirmation for appreciation. The affirmation for appreciation. I choose to see and appreciate the beauty and value around me. I increase my gratitude every day, and I am attracting even more to be grateful for. So when you put yourself in a mindset of being grateful and thankful for the good in an experience and the bad, the alchemist, there's going to be good, there's going to be some bad, there's going to be some highs, lows. Take it all. Even the bad parts, even the parts that hurt, and use that as a lesson to strengthen yourself. When a person does you wrong, yeah, it doesn't feel good. But you have to put yourself in the mindset of knowing that, hey, this wasn't my happiness. If it's meant to be, it will be. And then the thinking man, 46. I am willing to learn new things. It is safe and comfortable for me to open up and share. So see, that's going to be part of that healing process. When you go through hurts and pains, take that as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to put the lesson in your pocket, but then open up and share, release it. Don't harbor it. Don't keep it inside of yourself. Don't keep your treasures in a chest, only letting some of them out. Let it all out. You'll be happier and healthier for it. Wow, what a beautiful reading. So I will be following up again. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. Please be sure to comment. Tell me how you liked it. Please hit the subscribe button. There's a lot more fun to come. And make sure that you share. Namaste.